This revolutionary method of manufacturing water purifiers is the secret that allows companies that distribute and install water purifiers to forever eliminate the embarrassment they feel when they have to tell their customers to wait 60 or even 90 days to see the water purifiers they purchase installed at home. In other words, you can be the Amazon of water purifiers by the speed with which you can deliver and install the systems to your customers. If you distribute and install water purifiers, has it ever happened to you that due to the fault of the suppliers who supplies you with the water purifiers, you failed to meet the product delivery dates that you have already agreed with your customers, making them wait a long time before installing the water purifiers they purchased? If you have been in a situation like this before, you know what I'm talking about and the frustration when this happens. Whenever I talk about this subject, I always remind of an incident that happened to one of our partners some years ago. He still didn't know us and we didn't not cooperate, so we were not partners. He told me that once he was contacted by a big client who wanted to put a large number of water purifiers in the offices of a company. Our partner, who was not yet our partner at the time, was really close to close this big deal to install such purifiers. But when he told his client that he would install the purifiers for him after 60 days. Our partner told me that after this answer, there was a moment of silence. The deal was about to blow up because of the long delivery time, and it was this event that forced our partner to take action to find a solution. Otherwise, he would have lost the big deal he had. After days of searching, he finally found a company that actually manufactures water purifiers and not assembles them, and realized that such company could help him by delivering the products to him in only 15 days because of the new production concept he adopts. And that's exactly what saved him the deal with this client. If you have found yourself in situations like the one I just described or similar situations, well, the good news is that it's not your fault at all. You see, the problem is that many companies that call themselves as manufacturers of water purifiers are actually not, but they are assemblers because they work with this method. They work with this method. Here, imagine you have the company that assembles the water purifier, so the fake producer, right? And they work with other companies that supply to them the components of a water purifier. So they receive the standard components from other companies to assemble the final product, so the water purifier. This means that they have 60, 90 or more days of delivering. But as you can see, the companies that assemble have a very complex mechanism to control. But above all, they cannot control some factors because they depend on the companies that supply them with the components. Yes, because this company, as I told you before, don't produce the water purifier, but simply they put together standard components produced by other components. What does that mean? Which means that if a company that supplies components like that has any kind of problems, it delays the whole supply chain, and the result is that the finished product takes a very long time to deliver. Now that you are aware of this scenario, do you think that it's okay for companies that distribute and install water purifiers to delay delivery to their customer because of companies that are fake water purifier manufacturers? That's the reason why Paolo Tesi and his team, who are globally recognized for the design and manufacturers of water purifiers, using their experience, have taken the best manufacturing strategies that use the most advanced manufacturing companies in the automotive industry, where lead times need to be fast, and adapted them to the production of water purifiers. Until now, everyone thought it was an impossible way, but finally, today is reality. You know that this is the time of the year that opens the season. Many companies that distribute and install water purifiers will spend another summer chasing their suppliers to receive products quickly, since the demand will increase. And that's okay, this is a strategy that at the end of the day, it works. Other companies will choose to source from real water purifier manufacturers, receiving products in 15 days and not risking losing or displeasing their customer due to the long and unmet wait times. To be able to take advantage of companies that are real water purifier manufacturers, the first things you need to do is to know how to recognize them. And to do that, there are a few key questions that I recommend you to find the answer, and which are, for example, do they manufacture the carbonator that is inside the water purifier? Do they manufacture the system to cool the water? Do they produce the electronic board of the water purifier? And do they produce the internal fittings of the water purifier? If the answer of this question is no, it is a sign that the company assembles and doesn't manufacture the water purifiers. I know that now you are wondering what is the production method that will allow you to receive the water purifiers in only 15 days from the order date. I explain it to you with this drawing. The company which are real producers or real manufacturers of water purifier, they don't assemble, but they produce. What does that mean? That they control, because they design and they produce all the strategic components that make a water purifier. So they are in control of the strategic components. Of course, they don't produce all the components because sometimes it doesn't make sense, but the key components, the core components, they are under the same roof. In that way, they can control things like performance, they can control things like delivery time, the time to produce everything. The result, so they control more part of the value chain. The result is that they have 15, 20 days of delivery. So the reason, because they are so fast in delivering the products, is this one. So coming to the end, if you have or if you work for a company that distributes and installs water purifiers and your strategy is to have large inventories of products in stock to cope with the season, perfect. This video will not have been very useful to you. But on the other side, as this video comes to the end, you are already imagining what it means for you, for your company, to receive purifiers within 15 days, guaranteeing to your customers punctuality and reliability, especially in season. Well, then take a look at our website, onnwater.com, to take away any curiosity about that. Col cazzo di www. Va bene. Quindi questo adesso va via.